Today I'm going to be showing you how you can build a sign-up form to capture subscribers on your website. First, head over to Grow Customers, then click Sign Up Forms, then click Create New Sign-up Form. First step is to give your project a recognizable name. Choose something that will make it easy for you to understand in the future when you come back to see how your sign-up forms are performing. You'll also need to choose the default language for your sign-up form. You can add multiple language versions later, but this is the language that your sign-up form will automatically be displayed in. Then click Create Sign-up Form. As you can see, we've already built a basic version of a sign-up form for you, but everything on here is customizable. This section at the top is called the header. This section beneath is called the body, and this under here is a disclosure agreement, which is really important if you're capturing consent from your customers so that you can send them marketing messages in the future. You need to tell them exactly what they're signing up for. This is for legal reasons, GDPR reasons. It really depends on the country that you're in and what regulations they have. But that's why it's important to include. So let's take a look at what we can customize here. The first thing we can do is add an image. This can be to make it fit more with your branding, to fit well on your website, or just to promote something in particular. To do this, you can either enter a URL or you can upload an image. Today, I'm going to just upload an image. And I think I'm going to choose something festive and cheerful, like this. Perfect. You can also add alt text, which helps if the image doesn't load properly so that people can understand what the image is supposed to be. Now I can also choose to change the image position, so I can change it to being on the left, to being on the right, and from the bottom to being on the top. But that doesn't really work with the size of image that we've chosen. So I'm just going to stick with keeping it on the left. Once you're happy with that, you can go back and change the header to say exactly what you want it to. And into the body, a little bit more information maybe. And of course, you can change the alignment of the text on this as well. We'll leave it centered though, I think. So now I've got all of my core information in, I want to show customers which channels that they can subscribe with. So before you do this, make sure that you have one channel at least installed on your workspace. Then click Add Channel and choose from the selection. I'm going to go with WhatsApp. I'm going to make sure that I know exactly which WhatsApp instance it is. I'm happy with this one for now. And you can also change the text on the button label itself. Now in the pre-filled message section, enter something like, now, when the user clicks to subscribe with WhatsApp, they'll automatically send this message to your workspace. This can then be used to trigger flows, to add them to lists, all that kind of stuff. But it's a pre-filled message that we send automatically when they subscribe. You can also change the styling of your button. So I can make it solid, I could hide the icon, and I can change the button color as well. So now I've added my WhatsApp button, I want to give them options to sign up with some other channels. So let's do SMS. And we'll add email as well. Perfect. Now customers will have 3 different options that they can choose from when they're subscribing. You can also change things like the background color and things like title color as well. So you can make it very festive by making it red to match. And the paragraph color can also be changed. Then you just need to decide how you're displaying it. So this is sort of the traditional pop-up in the bottom right version, but you can also have a modal that appears in the middle, something that takes over the full page. It's really up to you. This is where you can also choose if you want to hide it or display it on mobile. Once you're happy with how your sign-up form looks and you've added all of the channels that you want to allow your customers to subscribe with, head on over to Settings. This is where you tell it exactly where you want it to display on your website by entering the URL of your website. So if you leave it like this pop-up will display across the entirety of bird.com. But let's say you want to display it on a specific page. Click here, click Specific Pages, and then add the path. So now this path will display on bird.com/WhatsApp. You can add as many URLs as you like. Down under Display Conditions, you can choose whether to display the widget all the time, once per session, or at a custom time. And under the Language tab, this is where you can add your additional language versions. So I think our form is ready to go. One last look at it over here. The only other thing we've not looked at is what the launcher looks like. And this is a little button that you click and then it pops up and down. And again, you can put this in whichever corner you like. And you can change the color of that as well. But I think we're happy with just leaving it as default. So once you're ready to actually get it up on your website, all you need to do is click Publish. Maybe add a small description. To install the sign-up form on your website, all you need to do is copy the script tag, add it to the head tag of your website. And that's it, you're done. Take a look at how your project is performing by clicking and proceeding to the project overview. And here it is. Here's all the information about your sign-up form.